Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and have a good day. We are from Group 2, BKAMK2013 Management Accounting 1, conducted by Dr. Ridwan, semester A242. We will present about the relationship between activity-based costing and activity-based management. So, my name is Muhammad Qayyum Khan bin Anisur Rahman. My metric number is 307597. I will present about the introduction of the relationship between activity-based costing ABC and activity-based management ABM. First thing first, we will go through the introduction of the relationship between activity-based costing and activity-based management. So basically, there is a common problem among the company is that the traditional costing methods doesn't provide enough detail about where the costs are really coming from. This can lead to a poor decision making, especially in a complex organization that produces a large number of products and services. So why do companies struggle with cost accuracy? This is because of the traditional costing methods that can be too broad and wide. That makes it difficult. Also, the hidden inefficiencies that will lead to poor decision making. Apart from that, it is also come from the increasing need for accurate and detailed insights and data. So how do we solve this problem? We have come up with a solution is that we will implement activity-based costing ABC and activity-based management ABM. These two concepts work hand in hand, not to only calculate costs more accurately, but also help businesses manage and improve their operations. So what did ABC and ABM do? Activity-based costing, ABC will trace costs to activities and will provide a more accurate product and services cost. And what about ABM? Activity-based management. Activity-based management will use ABC's data to improve operations and decision. So what we understand is that there is no ABM without ABC, because ABM uses ABC data to improve operation and decision. So, what is the point of our presentation today? What are we trying to tell you? So, our objective today is to walk through what activity-based costing and activity-based management are, and also what is their differences, what is their advantages and disadvantages, and also some practical real-life examples. Also, this is to help us understand how did ABC and ABM support better cost control and decision making. So that's all for me. We will move to the next part. We will go dive deeper into activity-based costing ABC. That's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Haziq bin Nur Kamar. My metric number is 307609 and I will explain activity-based costing. What is activity-based costing? Activity-based costing is costing method that assign overhead and indirect costs to product and services based on the activity they require. The core idea behind ABC is simple. Product consume activity and activities consume resources. So instead of spreading overhead evenly across all products, ABC traces costs to the activity that drive them and then to the products and services that use those activities. ABC? In modern businesses, a large portion of costs are indirect or overhead like maintenance, setup, or quality control. These costs don't directly trace to a single product but are still essential. ABC help businesses understanding which products, customers, or service are truly profitable, identify costly and non-value adding activities, make better decisions in pricing, budgeting, and cost control. When use ABC, ABC is most useful when products are diverse and use resources differently. Overhead is a significant portion of total cost. There is a need for accurate costing for key terms in ABC. First, activity. Any task or operation that consume resources. For example, machine setup and inspection. Second, cost pool. A group of individual costs associated with specific activity. Third, cost driver, a factor that costs the cost of an activity, for example, the number of setup and machine hour. Fourth, cost driver rate, total cost of an activity divided by total cost driver unit. Fifth, cost object, the item being cost, for example, product, service, and steps customer. In implementing activity-based costing. First, identify activities. Break down the production process into key activities. For example, ordering material, machine setup, and inspection. Second, assign cost to activity cost pools. Group all related overhead costs into cost pools based on the activities. Third, determine cost drivers. Find what cost the cost of each activity. For example, number of batch, hour use, and number of orders. Calculate cost driver rates using the formula cost driver rate equal to total cost of activity divide total cost driver units. Fifth, assign cost to products based on activity usage. Multiply the cost driver rate by the amount of activity each product use.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sharvin. My matrix number is 287924. So, today I'll be presenting about activity based management or ABM, which is a very powerful tool for improving business efficiency and reducing unnecessary costs by analyzing the activities within an organization. We will look at what ABM, its key features, and how it benefits organizations in real world settings. Activity-based management or ABM use detailed cost information from activity-based costing to analyze how resources are consumed by different activities. By understanding which activities are consuming more resources and why, organization can pinpoint inefficiency and take corrective instructions to improve performance and reduce unnecessary expenditures. The key strength of ABM lies in how it separates value-added activities from those that do not contribute to consumer satisfaction or product quality. This clarity helps managers make better decisions whether it's about setting price, outstanding task, or re-engineering processes. ABM encourages ongoing revolutions, helping organizations maintain efficiency over time. ABM enhances organizational performance by making operations more transparent. It helps leaders allocate resources more efficiently and ensures that time, money, and labor are focused on the most valuable activities. By eliminating wasteful practice, companies not only save costs but also align better with their long-term strategies. Wrap up, ABM is not just about cost control, but about transforming about an organization views manage its processes. It enables data-driven decisions that improve efficiency, reduce costs, and enhance strategic alignment. Adopting ABM can help business remain competitive and agile in today's dynamic market. Thank you. That's all from me.
Hello, my name is Ahmad Aiman Nasruddin bin Hamdan and my matrix number is 307596. Today I will be presenting the similarities and differences between ABC and ABM. These two concepts are often used together in management accounting, but they serve different purposes. Let's explore how they are connected and how they differ. First, let's start with ABC. ABC is a costing method that assigns overhead costs and indirect costs more accurately towards products or services. Unlike traditional costing method, which use a single cost driver like a labor hour, ABC identifies specific activities involved in production and link costs to those activities using multiple cost drivers. For example, if a product requires extra setup, inspection, or packaging, ABC will assign higher costs to it based on the resource consumed. The main goal of ABC is to provide more accurate view of product or service costs. Now, let's talk about ABM. ABM is a strategic use of data used by ABC. While ABC tells us what things cost, ABM focus on what to do with that information. ABM use cost and activities data to improve efficiency, reduce waste, and enhance decision making. It looks beyond product and focus on activities, processes, and resource usage. ABM supports strategic goals like performance improvement, budgeting, and continuous improvement. Now, here are the main differences between ABC and ABM. For ABC, its purpose is about cost measurement, while ABM is about cost management and improvement. In focus, ABC focus more towards products and services, while ABM focus on process and the activities. For the scope, ABC has a narrower scope, mainly focused on costing, while ABM has a broader scope and used for strategic and operational decisions. In users, ABC is typically used by accountants and analysts, while ABM is often used by managers and decision makers. In short, ABC tells us where the money goes, while ABM helps us manage how that money is spent. Now, let's look at the similarities between ABC and ABM. First, both are based on the activity-based approach, focusing on what activity consume resources. Second, they are both emphasize understanding cost driver. Third, both aim to provide accurate cost information for better decision making. Fourth, each supports continuous improvement by identifying inefficient or non-value added activities. 5. They are complementary. ABC provides the data and ABM uses the data. So, even though their functions differ, ABC and ABM works together to help businesses understand and improve their performance.
Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Muhammad Zafran and my metric numbers is 307581. Now I want to explain to you guys what is advantage and disadvantage of using activity-based costing ABC and activity-based management ABM. Before we jump into advantage and disadvantage using ABC and ABM, let me briefly explain again or recap what is ABC and ABM. Today we have two powerful tools in cost and performance management. First is activity-based costing or ABC and its managerial extension activity-based management or ABM. Those tools are widely used by organizations aiming for better cost, accuracy, and operation efficiency. Okay, let's move to ABC first. What is ABC? ABC is activity-based costing. It's a cost accounting method that identifies and assigns costs to activities based on their use of resource. Then it assigns those activity costs to product or service based on how much each product or service used to the activity. Activity-based costing is a cost methodology developed by Kaplan or Cooper in late 1980. Instead of assign overhead costs based on the sold on labor hour or machine time, ABC track the actual activity that consume resource and assign costs based on usage. This allows for more precise cost attribution, especially used in complex or automotive environment. Okay, let we move to the second tool, is ABM. ABM is activity-based management. It's the managerial use of ABC information to improve operational and strategic decision. It focuses on analyzing activity to increase efficiency, reduce costs, and enhance customer value. Activity-based management is essentially how manager use ABC information to improve decision making, if ABC is the what and how much, but ABM is the so what action should be taken based on the cost side. Let's begin with the advantage of activity-based cost, or ABC. First, ABC delivers accurate costing by identifying actual cost driver. It gives a realistic picture of what producer or service truly costs to produce, unlike traditional methods that are really on board average. Second, this accuracy enables better pricing and profitability decision. Business can identify which products are profitable and which are, allowing for smart pricing strategy. Third, ABC support control costs and efficiency. Manager can pinpoint high cost activity and take target action to reduce waste and streamline process. Fourth, it's valuable tool for strategic decision making. ABC help in evaluation whether to outsource, expand a product line, or re-engineering a process. And finally, ABC is especially useful in complex environment like manufacturing, logistics, or service industry, where overhead costs are significant and vary widely. In short, ABC enables companies to make smart decisions by understanding exactly where the costs are coming from. Now, let's look at activity-based management, or ABM, which build ABC. ABM focuses on strategy, resource allocating, ensure the time, money, and effort to go activity that actually add value. It drives process improved by identifying non-value added activity, helping business eliminate waste and operation more efficiently. ABM also help with customer profitability analysis, showing which customer or segment are the most and least profit based on the activity they are triggered. It provides ancient performance measurement, trying operational metrics directly to cost and process outcome. And finally, ABM support better decision making across pricing, outsourcing, and investment by providing deeper activity-based insight. So, in essence, ABM take the information from ABC and turn into action, guiding the real business improvement. Next, let's move to disadvantage of using ABC and ABM. First, ABC can be costly and complex to implement. It requires detailed tracking of activities and systems that support the process. Second, it's very data intensive. The system depends on the collecting and updating a lot of data regularly, which can be difficult without strong IT infrastructure. Third, there may be resistance to change. Employees may be uncomfortable with the transparency ABC introduced, especially if it reveals inefficiency. Fourth, not all the business benefit. In low overhead or small business, the cost of ABC may outweigh the benefit. And lastly, it's time consuming. Both to implement and to maintain. Without a dedication team, ABC may struggle to deliver its full value. So, while powerful, ABC needs serious organizational commitment and readiness. Okay, next, let's move to ABM. ABM is data heavy. It requires consistently detailed analysis to be effective. It can face cultural resistance. Change is measure and management practical often challenge established way of working. There also the cost of implementation, especially when advanced software, training, and change management are involved. ABM can be difficult when it comes to measurement intangible benefit like improve morale or customer satisfaction, which are always easy to quantify. And lastly, it may overemphasize cost cutting, while efficiency is important, there are risks the organization focus too much on trim costs and lose sight of innovation of or customer value. ABM work best when organization is ready for culture change and committed. The data-driven decision. In conclusion, both ABC and ABM are powerful tools that can transform how a company understands and manage costs. They bring clarity, support, strategy, and help drive profitability, but only if the organization is prepared for complexity, cost, and cultural change required.
Assalamualaikum and hi everybody. My name is Muhammad Danish and I'm going to talk about example of ABC and ABM. For the example of ABC, I take Telecom Malaysia. It is one of the largest telecommunication providers in Malaysia. It implemented activity-based costing to enhance its financial decision making and cost transparency. Traditionally, TM faced challenge in allocating indirect costs like network maintenance, customer service and IT infrastructure across its wide range of products and services. Using ABC, TM was able to trace this overhead more accurately to specific activities such as broadband installation, mobile service provisioning, and customer billing. This allowed the company to identify which services were truly profitable and which were consuming more resource than expected. As a result, TM could refine its pricing model to reflect actual services and costs and avoid underpricing or cross-subsidization. Additionally, ABC helped TM uncover cost drivers behind inefficiencies, giving managers clear insight into areas for operational improvement. Ultimately, the adoption of ABC supported TM's goal of becoming a more competitive and data-driven enterprise, better equipped to respond to changing market demands. The second one is the example of ABM. Trust Technology, a Malaysian IT solution provider specializing in government and infrastructure system, has embraced activity-based management to boost operational efficiency and service quality. As the company delivers complex solutions such as toll collection system and highway monitoring platform, managing internal processes effective is critical. Through ABM, Trust Technology identified key activities across its operation, from software development and system integration to client support and maintenance. By analyzing the cost and value of each activity, the company was able to distinguish between value-added and non-value-added process. This led to a strategic streamlining of workflows, reducing redundant steps, and allocating resources toward high-impact tasks. More importantly, ABM enabled Trust Technology align its operation with customer expectation by focusing on the activities that directly contribute to the client satisfaction, like response time and solution reliability. They improve service delivery and strengthen stakeholder trust. Overall, ABM helped Trust Technology become more agile, efficient, and customer-centric in a competitive tight landscape. To wrap up, activity-based costing, ABC, and activity-based management, ABM, are two powerful, complementary tools that enable organizations to gain a deeper understanding of their cost structures and operational efficiency. ABC focuses on accurately assigning costs to products, services, or customers based on actual activities performed. Using cost drivers to reflect real consumption, this results in more precise cost information, allowing companies to identify profitable areas, refine pricing strategies, and better manage overhead expenses. However, ABC is only part of the equation. Activity-based management, ABM, takes that detailed cost data and use it to derive actionable improvement. By distinguishing between value-added and non-value-added activities, ABM help managers redesign processes, eliminate waste, and allocate resource more effectively. In absence, where ABC provide insight, ABM provide direction. When used together, ABC and ABM offer a strategy advantage. They not only help reduce cost and improve profitability, but also support long system planning and competitive positioning. Despite challenge in implementation, such as time and effort required for data collection and system setup, the potential for improved decision making and perform justify the investment. Ultimately, ABC and ABM represent a shift from traditional cost accounting to a more strategic, process-oriented approach to management, one that aligns costs with business activities and goals for sustainable success. That's all from me.